spiritual work will never work for you if you are guilty of any of this. Take note of these natural laws that will contravene spiritual laws in your life and make spiritual work not to work for you. Reasons why spiritual works is not working for you. Do you know that in this world we are expected to do everything decently and in order? And it's also written in the Bible that everything should be done decently and in order. And are you also aware that God is a God of covenant and a God that respects boundaries? If not, how can you explain it that God actually created man and woman on this earth and man misbehaved, went out of the directions and the laws of God, instead of God himself coming down to come and repair this world by his, he has to send his only begotten son, Jesus Christ, to pass through the birth canal of a woman, become a man just to repair this world. That is to tell you that there is natural laws that must be obeyed, and failure to obey them, it has dire consequences. Things must be done decently and in order. So there are certain things that is called natural law that have consequences that you should not contravene. Once you contravene it, no spiritual work will work for you. No spiritual law will work for you, because karma is real. For any seed you sow in this earth, you will surely reap it. So when you can't be sowing bad seed against nature and you want nature to work for you, it doesn't work that way. Because if purpose is not defined, abuse is inevitable. You can't abuse nature and want nature to favor you. If only you can follow me to the end of today's video, I will show you certain natural laws that you are breaking that is affecting you physically, making your prayers to be hindered, spiritual laws and spiritual work not to work for you. So if only you can follow me to the end of today's video, I will show you some of these. Please, before then, give this video a thumbs up as you do so. May God bless you in the name of Jesus. Amen. So welcome once again to Jenny Action TV. In this particular channel, I'll discuss three important variables which actually help safety and spirituality. Believe me, if you can understand and apply these three correctly in your life, the sky will not be your limit. It becomes your starting point. If this is the very first time you're landing in this channel, you're highly welcome. Please do it to hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so that YouTube will always notify you once I upload a new video. For my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for always stopping by. For my new timers, if you're searching for any video, all you need to do, go through the search button in YouTube, search Jenny Action TV / the keyword of the video you are looking for. For example, spiritual work. You will get all the videos I've made in the past concerning the situation, concerning that particular concept. You watch and get some values. So without actually wasting your time, let's delve into the video of today. We are talking of some natural laws that is affecting your spiritual life, that is making spiritual work not to work for you. Number one is denying workers of their legal wages. The Bible says that a worker's wage should not sleep overnight in your hand. If you are employer of labor, which is my wish for everybody in this channel, because I normally encourage you, use your present level to secure your next level. If you are employee, strive to become employer. Become your own boss. That is one of the best things that can happen to you. But if becoming your own boss is to suppress others, practicing what is called bicycle leadership. A situation whereby you bow to maybe authority over you, maybe you're always going to get contract outsider. When you go there, maybe you even lobby them with huge amount of money, you submit to them so that they will give you the contract. When you bring that contract to your organization, now the workers that are helping to execute that contract, when it is time for them to be paid, they will start begging you for payment. You will not pay them their money. You are breaking natural law. It is going to sponsor what is called misfortune in your life. You will see a situation whereby that money you are holding, maybe you want to bank it in order to make more money and so on and so forth. A situation whereby suddenly one of your child will have a serious attack, maybe kidney problem, sickness that you will not spend more money. You will see that every interest you have made in that money, you are going to spend it. This also applies to those that are living with housemaid or houseboy. Instead of you going to carry someone's child, I will not treat that child very well. It's better you did not carry. Some of you, while your prayers are hindered, your spiritual work is not working for you, it's actually your attitude towards the houseboy or housegirl living in your house. Once you are maltreating such person, you agree to be paying this person, you agree with the parent, I'm going to send this child to school. When the child comes to your house, you don't want to send her to school, you are treating her like a piece of trash. Believe me, no spiritual work will work for you. You are contravening and sinning against nature. If you want spiritual work, if you want your prayers to be answered, please stop it. Treat that child like your own, even better than your own child, and watch out how all your doors will be open. What is remedied for this? Go and call those people and pray to their conscience and ask for forgiveness for what you have done in the past. If there is a way you will compensate them monetarily, extra money, compensate them. If it is a child that a kind of a houseboy, house girl you're living with, please go and buy sweet things and give to that child, like chocolate, biscuit, things that will make the child happy, even a new clothes, and appeal to the conscience of that child to forgive you. That from today you'll be treating that child very well, and watch if your doors will not fling open. If you will do spiritual work and it will not work. That is number one. Number two is this: when you want to take your bed, make sure that if you wish to use cold and hot water together, that you first of all put hot water in the bucket before you put cold water. If you ever put cold water and now add hot water on top, you are just quenching your blessings spiritually. You can't be praying for blessings, since you can't be praying for favor, and you are still using your hand to quench. Imagine that you get matches, you want to strike it. Then when you strike, you use your mouth and also off it. How will it serve you? It will not serve you. So instead of even doing that, boil the entire water that you want to bathe at once and use it maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Let it be warm like the way you like it without mixing. Instead of you ever putting cold water first and come and carry hot water on put on top. Once you do it, spiritual work too will not work for you. And the worst is that it may be the mixture of a kind of spiritual bath you want to take that you now go and do that. All those work has spoiled. It will not work. So this is one reason why spiritual work doesn't work. It looks so simple, but it's very, very serious. It has high dire consequences. Another thing is washing hand in the particular plate. This is the plate now you finish using, need to eat. Let me wash my hand. And after all, it will still be washed. Once you do that, you have activated spirit of losses of finance in your life. If you want to do money recipe from now till next year, it will not work for you. So if you want money recipe to start working for you, stop doing it if you are doing it. That is another spiritual law that may be the reason why it is spiritual work is not working for you. The fourth one is this: if you are fond of licky, you know what I mean now. You are using tongue to have fun. In other words, you are changing natural course of a kind of man and woman meeting in another way, using your tongue to lick inside, whether you're a man licking or a woman licking down below. If you want, be licking your own spouse zone. Spiritual will stop working for you. Reason is that every man or woman you see under this earth is carrying fire in the tongue. That is why if you bless somebody, the person is blessed. If you curse somebody with reason, because Bible says curse that is causeless will not stand. It's not when somebody did not do anything, say it will not be well, it will go back to you. It will work. If you pray prayer, it's that same man that will make you to pray prayer. God answers. And it's that same energy which God breathed the man when he created man that gives you the ability to exercise the same authority that God exercised, that when you say something, it comes to pass. Now, when you use your tongue to lick down below, whether it's a woman or man's own, you decide to lick. Anyone that is guilty of it, spiritual work will stop working for you. Because that mouth you use to command what you want, you use to pray what you want, if for your spiritual work or for your prayers, the fire that is making everything that you are saying to be coming to pass has quenched. So when it is quenched, when you are speaking, your words become useless. And the one thing you don't even know in this earth is that once you are getting old, that's why if an old person bless you, you are highly blessed. If he curse you, you are cursed. You are getting old, let's say 60 years and above. You are more like a demigod in this earth, even though that everyone that God has created is a God. That is what Bible said in Psalm 82 verses. We are gods. All of us are children of Moses. But all animals are equal, some are more equal than others. These elderly people, they are more God than younger people. But their own God have more authority and power than younger people. Now, if somebody at a younger age has been fond of doing this, when you get old, your word will not carry any authority, it will not carry any power. When you go to people's meeting, even if you are the most eldest, you will speak, nobody will respect you there. Your husband, your wife will not even respect you. In the office, nobody will regard you. You will lose respect. The same way you lose respect physically, that's how you lose it spiritually. So when you speak anything in the name of your commanding, you are exercising your authority. Nobody will respect such authority. So when you do any spiritual work, it will not work. So if you are guilty of it, the earlier you stop it, the better for you. The earlier you go and activate that fire in your tongue by reading Psalm 35, first of all, and begin to ask God for forgiveness, for mercy that you did it in ignorance, and genuinely repent that you will not do it, the better for you. We are not even just talking about even the spiritual. Even health wise, it is not good. You can leak and leak out any disease. That is not the purpose. Never you use when purpose is not defined, abuse is inevitable. Never you misuse anything physically in this world. Anything you misuse has consequences. That is misusing the purpose of man. The purpose of mouth is to speak. Purpose of tongue. Bible said in book of Proverbs 18:21 that life and death are in the power of tongue. He that eat it, he that love it, will eat the food thereof. It's not meant for you to use it to get life or get death or speak whatever you speak. But when you now begin to use it for another thing, it's another problem. So, how are you going to activate? You have to ask God for forgiveness. Read Psalm 35 very well. And then when you have asked God for forgiveness, you get a coconut, open it from the third eye, pour it inside a bowl like this, and then get original honey and put 1 spoon, get pig milk. Because Bible say our life shall be flowing with milk and honey. So you get a coconut like this, open it from the third eye very well. When you have opened it, you get a plate like this, pour it very well, throw this one away. You don't need it, whether inside the forest, whether inside any dustbin outside your home, throw it away. And then you get milk like this, open it from the eye and pour it. Maybe half of this, may not finish all of them. Then get original honey, put 3 spoons, and then put your right middle finger and begin to pray and say, oh God, the creator of the universe, that you ask for mercy, that from today as I read this, let my life be flowing with milk and honey. Let anything that have quenched the fire in my mouth, that whenever I speak, it doesn't have authority anymore, my prayers are not answered, that let it be cleansed from me. That as it is a mystery, how nobody can explain how water enter coconut. Let my life become a mystery. That from today, whatever I speak will come to pass. Then when you have finished, you use your hand like this. Lick it 3 times. Run under your tongue 3 times. On top of your tongue 3 times. Under your tongue 3 times. Because under your long tongue is sublingual. It kind of penetrate every part of your body. Carry the remaining one, pour it in your bath water and pray on it. Use it and bath. When you finish doing that from that day, please don't do it again. And by God's grace, all spiritual work will start working for you. Next one is carrying plate and cooking the fire and use it to eat. Maybe you're coming back from the work and you're on your work and the food is already dished out, it's getting cold. You now cook the plate on the fire and say, let it become hot so that you eat. Once you cook that plate has become a pot. You will not eat with it again. If you try and eat with it, you have activated promise and fail in your life. You have activated backwardness, failure, poverty. Never you cook any plate on fire and use it to be eaten. Unless you want to convert that particular plate literally to be pot. From that day you cook it, don't eat with it again. These are little foxes that destroy the vineyard, little laws that we are breaking naturally. We call it nothing, but it has a dire spiritual consequences. It affects our progress in life. So this is just 5. We are in the month of May, which is the number is 5. So I will stop here. If I see lots of comments, because believe me, there are lots and lots of them. If I see comments in this, enough comments and thumbs up in this video, I will know that it's appreciated. I will tell you more. If I don't see, I will know that it is not needed. So by God's grace, if you find yourself guilty in any of this I have aforementioned, you need to go and do spiritual cleansing. After you have read Psalm 35 and ask God for mercy, and then You pack sand, go outside and face the moon and begin to speak and say, oh God, that you that have brought me into this world, that see, I do some of these things out of ignorance, that from today I want spiritual work to stop working for me. That as this sun is shining, let light come into my life and let it dry up everything I have done that is against you, that is against nature, that I want nature to start working for me. I want every spiritual work I do, I want every prayer I pray to start working for me. So when you have done that, carry some of those sand and come into your house. Then get my video on spiritual cleansing, the one of using a kind of saint leaf. I'll pin it to here. Using saint leaf, a bitter leaf, and then lime with salt, and then to bed, add that sand in it, and then pray very well. Sand have powerful spiritual benefit. If you are having projections in your body, evil arrows, you have tried everything. When you bat with sand, it will go. So you boil all of them together with that and then sieve it out and do special cleansing for one day. Once you finish it, by God's grace, every other subsequent spiritual work you do will start working for you. When do you do this? That best done in the night from 9 p.m. and above. And by God's grace, spiritual work will start working for you. So with this, I've actually come to the end of today's video, believing that someone has actually found value. If you're one of them, why not give this video a thumbs up? Subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Hit the bell notification so as to get my next upload. Comment on this video, share this video and share it to everyone. May actually be helping a lot of people. As you do so, may God bless you, honor you, and cause you to ride upon the high places of this earth. See your Lady Jenny saying bye.